What's up, everybody? It's our Win Minute for the day. And today I'm so fired up. We're going to win the day the Kolterman way. One of my good friends, Nick Kolterman, is joining us. And in 2020 and going into 2021, we know three words. Things have changed. And things are always changing. And this guy has been dealing with change differently than most people. He's actually used the last 6 to 8 months to expand and grow and enhance his business, his mindset, everything. He hasn't sat back and focused on the negative. He stayed focused on the positive. And just, I see him every day on Facebook, social media, posting about all these amazing things. And he's actually an author, and it's aptly titled Enhanced. I read his book. It's autographed, one of my favorites. And I see you have changed because you got a full beard now. On this, you have the goatee. But thanks for joining us, Nick. I mean, honestly, what has driven you to keep going into having this expansion mode mindset and this growth mindset in the midst of all the things going on over the last 8 months?
Oh, Keith, that's a great question, man. Welcome, Nick Kolterman here, owner of Fit My Feet, and I'm super excited to talk about that. Here's the deal. Everybody gets a chance to wake up every morning and give 110% throughout the day. And I'm telling you, I do that every single day, and it breathes into our company. It breathes into our mindset of we're never giving up. We're moving forward, and that has been a huge success for us. And throughout this whole pandemic, you know, we've never focused on the bad. We've never focused on the bad. We focus on the good. We focus on what is going to solve the problem of helping thousands of people walk better, have no pain with what we do at Fit My Feet. And it almost every day you wake up, you get out of bed, and you say, I can either make this day huge success, or I'm going to live of what's going on throughout around me, and that's going to affect what's going on within my life, my job, the people that I'm helping. Everything that we do on a daily basis, it creates energy, and that energy stays focused with everything that we're touching and who we're talking to and what we're doing, and other people build off that energy. So, you know, I always, my main focus and what people know me for is you never know when I'm going to have a bad day, ever. And so I come into work fully ready to go. Even if something didn't go right the day before, no one's going to know. And so I give 110% with the customer I'm helping. I give 110% with my employees, and I give definitely 110% into Fit My Feet. And that, I can tell you, over the last 9 to 10 months through this whole pandemic, it has not changed my mindset one bit that we're going to be successful, because we don't lean on the negativity. We lean on the positive.
And that's such a great point. And I mean, I'm just amazed I'm a very positive guy, but when I see everything you're always talking about, whenever you're talking to people or you're posting on social media, just pictures, quotes, whatever it may be, it's always got me, it reflects and reshifts my mindset. And I read this great little piece that said, you know, attitude and gratitude are not challenges, they're choices. And you seem to echo that really much. Like, how do you, I mean, and you're stating all about mindset, but how do you start yourself in that mindset of that it's a great day to have a great day, instead of just, you know, focusing on the negatives out there? How do you keep that mindset every single day?
That's a great question. And I'll tell you, first and foremost, it starts with God giving me a breath in the morning, you know. And so there's so many people out there that are far less off than what we are. I mean, look at the world and what it's done in the last 10 months. We can either make and have little things affect us, or we can turn around and go, I'm going to turn everything that those little things are into big positive things. And when you have that mindset, it drives you to do big things. And so people don't realize that there's far more people out there that are less fortunate than us. And we have to focus every morning we get out of bed. God gives us a breath and instills in us energy, enthusiasm to make everything that we can possibly make go right. We have a choice to hinder on the negativity, to absorb what is happening around us and make that affect us, or we have the opportunity to look at it and go, I don't want to get wrapped up in that. I want to make sure that everything that happens for a reason, and we're going to take that reason, whether it's negative, good, bad, or ugly, and we're going to turn it into positivity. And when you have that on a daily basis, there's very little chance of you not winning.
A get-to mindset. I love that. You get the opportunity instead of, I have to do this. I get to do this. I mean, that makes such a big difference, but it starts with mindset. I was actually just reading also recently that having a purpose and defining your purpose is critical, and to giving yourself the energy and the mindset. And you clearly have a purpose.
Yes,
and I'm just curious, what inspires you and gives you purpose on every given day to have that energy and to have that mindset with everything going around? How do you? What's your purpose? What's your motivation daily?
Well, I'm going to have a new book coming out here by the end of 2021, and it's going to be driven around purpose. And I love that you hit on that, because everybody has a purpose in life. And when you figure out your purpose, you can accomplish anything. My purpose in life is to help thousands, tens of thousands of people get away from foot pain. And we instill that purpose not only in myself, but we instill it in our employees. We instill it in the hospitals that we work with. We instill it in the community. And when you have a purpose and you focus on that purpose and you tell other people about that purpose, you're going to win. And so the purpose of Fit My Feet, if you look behind me here, I don't know if anybody can see that background, but that's our new store. And our purpose and our focus has not changed at all in the last 12 months. We're still just as driven as we were before this pandemic even hit back in January, and nobody knew about it. And so you have to have the mindset, you have to have the purpose, and you have to have the purpose that is driven to win every day.
I love it. Another thing that I've read, that successful people like yourself, the number one key to their success is the ability to overcome difficult times. I mean, we're in the midst of some difficult times if you look at it that way, and there's no problem with seeing the difficulties and challenges, but what have you seen that has set you up for success because you've been able to overcome difficult times, whether it be right now or something that set you on this path 10, 15, 20 years ago? Have you seen opportunities arise out of difficulties, and how have you used that in your life?
Yeah, the main success of Fit My Feet has been there. You have to adapt to change, but what we look at is adapting to change is still sticking to a lot of the roots that has built a company, and you're not going off and creating something completely different to see if it's going to work or not, because that's where it gets scary with these businesses in today's world is they totally change everything and they don't adapt, and then they're not successful. Change is always going to happen. It's how you react to what the change is.
I love it. Adapting, but you're still staying focused. I mean, that's amazing that you can put those two together. Another quote that I see on social media a lot is, you are your only limit. And winners focus on winners, losers focus on winners. And again, it's all about focus, tying what you just said right there. How do you build that like unshakable confidence in heading in the right direction every single day, when I'm sure every morning when you get into work, you're probably putting out fires first and foremost, but you're still focused on winning and the task at hand and having that confidence to move forward in the right direction?
Yeah, that's so one of my quotes that I really love is talent is my work. Everybody has talent, and you gotta find your purpose and communicate that purpose to the talent that you have, and you're going to be super successful beyond your imagination, because everybody that focuses on something they're good at never excels it. Look at Michael Jordan. How many times has he taking free throws and practice before a game to get good at it. You know, how many times did Babe Ruth strike out, but he was also the all-time hitter in home runs? You know, I mean, we look at how many times we do something on a daily basis to become very good at it, and we find what our purpose is, and we use what we're good at and our talent to drive what we want to be successful in.
So true, my friend. Where focus goes, energy flows, and you got the energy flowing from you.
Absolutely.
So get out there, win the day, the Kolterman way. Thanks for joining us, Nick.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks for having me, everybody. God bless. And remember, tomorrow is a new day, but make sure today counts.
I love it.